Woke Supremacy News.
I want to play a little bit of sound from Pentagon Press Secretary John Kirby about this reporting about Putin being disinformed, misinformed. We think of him here, I think, as the disinformation Svengali, but it sounds like there's some new analysis that he himself is not getting high caliber facts. Let's watch that.
If Mr. Putin is being kept in the dark by his Ministry of Defense, when he does learn the truth, when he actually begins to realize how badly his military is doing in Ukraine, you don't know what kind of reaction that's going to cause in him. So there's a real potential here for potential escalation. Nobody wants to see that. And it could also affect his approach at the negotiating table. Now, they sat down in Istanbul. It looks like those talks were constructive, although inconclusive. So we want to see that kind of discussion and diplomacy move forward. If Mr. Putin is being not informed about what's going on the ground, it could affect the way they're negotiating, certainly, and lead to worse outcomes for Ukraine, potentially as a result.
Now, Helene, you broke the story, I believe, with your colleague Julian Barnes about not just the intelligence as it pertained to Russia, but the strategy of collecting it, analyzing it, and disseminating it as trying to influence or trying to avert war in Ukraine. I wonder if this is another part of that, really trying to telegraph to Putin, hey, we hear you're out of the loop. Get your head in the game. Tell me about this reporting, this piece of information, and this idea that Putin's out of the fact loop.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
That's been germinating. Is that even a word? For a while now.
It is now.
Yeah, I'm making up stuff now. The idea, though, that the Russian generals and Mr. Putin's deputies have not been completely honest with him, about the performance of his military on the field, about the capabilities of his military as well, and then also about sort of the reception that military was going to get in Ukraine. There is a belief among in the American intelligence community, certainly, that Vladimir Putin thought that the Russians would be greeted with much more open arms than they were. He certainly did not expect the level of resistance he's gotten, even in the Donbass, even in regions in Ukraine where that were expected to.
Blackistan, Georgia State-run media.